How's everyone doing today? Let me make sure everything started up correctly. Okay, YouTube is there, Twitch is there. There we go. Toxent, Darthon, Sora, Tonbart, how's it going? Toxent, you have 2 days left on the event. Nice. Yeah, so let's start things off with talking about the Empersa. So I've done a ton of testing, quite a few runs in the past couple of days since seeing the results of the Lance on the stream the other day. And I think, it's very clear that, compared to how the performance is for like every other Lance in the game, that there's clearly something going on with the Empersa Lance. And I don't want to, I've been taking my time with this. Just seeing like the full capability of it, and the best max one I was able to get so far was 34 million. um and I've, at the same time, like, as you getting this like really insane performance, I've also been, asking the devs, is everything okay here? And we're on the same page at this point, that there's something, there be something wrong with this. So I'm going to, this is for my Empersa review that I want to get done within the next couple of days. And yeah, because that I don't think that's going to be accurate once they address that issue. But whatever's going on with the Lance here, I don't think is going to stay. First, no idea. Empersa review. Lance is broken. Nice. Here, OP. They need to, the Empersa, the harmony, the more I flew the harmony, the more boring it was. I'll think of how to word that title later, but the harmony trait's good. Like, the harmony trait's really good, but the harmony as a platform, like, it's, in theory it should be pretty good for Uncon, and it is. I just didn't enjoy flying it. Yeah. So I need to make sure that when I am discussing the Empersa in, in upcoming content, that the Lance, is broken OP Lance. Like, I don't know, something like that. I just need people to be aware right off the bat that this thing that's getting those really big hits is very, very much broken. Yeah, let's take a look at the top parse right now. So let me, oh yeah, there's an Oscar update too I need to install, but I'll worry about that later. We need a title that's more sensational, yeah. Yeah, so I set the new all-time solo ISC record with the Empersa because of the Lance, and the Lance did 862k DPS. It also enables quite a bit of overkill. Overkill is where, a target may have like 5 million HP left and you hit it for 30 million. Well, you just got an additional 25 million damage that, shouldn't have existed on the map. So yeah. This run, the first Lance hit was 26.3 million, the other was 30.4. Yeah, the Lance, like, there's no other Lance in the game that comes this close. Generally, when you think of like the built-in ship Lances, the majority of them suck. That there's very few like Juggernaut arrays or Lances that are actually good. The notable ones are like the Vaudoir Jug, the the World Razor, those Juggernaut arrays actually are able to do something because they can hit multiple targets and they're really fast moving, low activation time. But what we have going on here with the Empersa just isn't right. So I think it's for sure right now it is on their watch list, and they're collecting more data. I'm going to, in the review that I dropped for this, I'm going to announce a little contest where you just post your best maxed one with it, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a key, like an arc key for one of the 3 key packs that I have left. Yeah, the overkill is just imaginary damage, not real issue. Yeah, that's true. Still, it's basically able to go in like one-shot bosses. Yeah, most lances just simply suck, and any of them that have like a built-in activation time, they're generally just a negative to use. Dan, thank you for the bits and the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. I just got my personal best of 880k, and here we have a lance doing that by itself. Yes, and this is without this working with the Trafalgar or the Shrike's Eclectic Collector. Like, this isn't getting any cooldown reduction from anything right now. Now, the Trafalgar console, it's had mixed results with lances. Sometimes the Trafalgar console will work with, it'll work with some of them out there if they have Lance in the name, but if they don't have Lance, it generally doesn't work with them. So with this having Lance in the name, you would think that it would have worked with it. But at a minimum, Eclectic, that should work with every capital ship and 8 weapon, which this is, so. Oh, my chat froze. Do we have a time frame for when they will adjust the Lance? And now, Waldo. You sent me a gift? Thank you, Sora. Waldo, it's just the discussion on this is just, starting up, so. Had I known the Empersa Lance was this powerful, I would have bought the ship out day one to play around with it, but like my initial reaction to the Empersa was, I'm looking at the bridge officer layout, and like it's a capable platform, but it wasn't going to, beat out the platforms that I was already using. I didn't know the Lance was like this broken overpowered, but it being this overpowered is definitely something that probably will not remain long term. So like if you're thinking of buying this out for the Lance, I would just hit the brakes there and wait to see what happens. I don't know when or if they will for sure change things, but yeah. Sora, I appreciate that. Let me swap over. Let me get the quote that I can share here. It's safe to say that hitting for 34 million in a single hit feels unreasonable. There's something wrong with this, and it shouldn't be considered as working as designed. But that is the let me grab a screenshot of this, because there's been back and forth discussion on this in the creator channel here. Yeah, so I'll phrase this into the video here, but yeah, this is from Mayo. So regarding the Lance, yeah, what I just said right there. It's safe to say that hitting for 34 million in a single hit feels unreasonable. It shouldn't be considered as working as designed. So there you have it. Which I think any of us that have had an opportunity to use this ship with this Lance are aware that it is exceptionally overpowered. How many people will still, Chiabs, I did bring that up, I believe. But the thing is, like, even for less developed builds, you've got people hitting like 10, 15 mil hits out of it. Basically, it's a once a minute take out your target, and it's doing enough damage to take out most bosses in the one shot. We won't do a table wipe. We'll just do another partial table whenever they make an adjustment here on this. Okay, back to, I'm not doing Infinity. I'm going to do Safe Galaxy. That is really helpful. Sora, thank you for that. I have a character that's been needing that exact ship, and that just made things very easy for me. Sorry, Thon. Yeah, Bridger, I saw the thing too. I had to look at it afterwards, but it was just a Stargate cruise that they were announcing yesterday. Was there anything else? Nick, how's it going, man? I'm gonna be. There's been a request for me to do like an AP focused setup on the Empersa as well, so I'm gonna be doing that on my engineer, and I've got some new toys for this character. Let me open them up quick. Beautiful. Thank you. Nick Nick is very obsessed with his World of Warcraft, isn't he? I mean, it was very immersive, this Lance, I will say. Extremely immersive. I do need to find, I have a character that I have like a just an inventory of isomags on it, because I always keep reserves of items. Um I just don't know what character that is. David, how's it going? It's gonna be one of my numbered characters, probably in the 20s. Impersive, yeah. Where's the bank console? Right here. Nothing here. Okay, 21. Log into the wrong one and boom, you find another several hundred echelons. I wish. Those echelons have helped me develop my engine side character. Or characters. Yeah, 240 slots is not enough. Need more. Oof. David, it happens. Need a spreadsheet to keep track of my characters. You're not necessarily wrong. I want to get these done in order, so I got to find 23 on the list now. Dark Ghost?
Round and round it goes.
Do Oxbats boost You Are Dismissed? Doesn't that have some like EPG scaling? I haven't really looked, but if that has like EPG scaling, it might possibly. I haven't really looked into it that much. I just always have my Ox Power Max nowadays, so I just didn't even think of it, to be honest. How's the performance of the Alliance Juggernaut? Broken. The Lance is like confirmed not working as designed, basically. Okay, 25 is the next. I mean, Darthon, that's what I would assume, right? Like if they do fleet ships like alternate versions, then you would assume. Dan, I appreciate that. I know I've got like a stockpile of them, so I was just trying to find them.
The house always wins.
You can see though, I've got just characters that just you look at their bank and it's like, oh, here's just a ton of weapons. You're blaming me logging on for your issues? The Tribble hasn't really been used for a while. Tribble was only really used for testing like in the lead up to big releases. The last time Tribble was like actually used in that way was before the last reputation. Yeah, well, I thought, the Herogen ship would get pulled, right? None of us expected that it was just going to stay in there, because that wasn't what they did for the prior ones. Oh, now it's going to take randomly a long time to load the page. Yeah, I mean, it being there means it's still like a really accessible budget option. Yeah, the old Redshirt server was like moved over to being an internal dev server back during 2020, I believe, or around that time. Yeah, even if you copy over to Tribble, it's like if I recall, it's on an older version of the game. Logical, how's it going? Yeah, there is currently a key sale. No lobby sale though, unfortunately.
Oh, what's the harm in a
An
little
empty
friendly
bank? I
wager?
mean, that's good to know for storage. 29, where are ya? I'm gonna get through all these characters, and none of them are gonna have the Isomags. Spencer's cheap tune has more than your main. Oh no. Well, I've got like a stockpile of them. It's just a matter
Watch
of
the
where.
whale, not the girl.
This character's got a fair bit on it. Damn it, it's gonna be on a lower numbered character. I don't know. Don't worry about it. This is something I need for tomorrow. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Let's get back to testing the Empersa console. So I already know the Empersa itself we know is like mega good with the lance, which is not working as intended. Yeah. SLB, how's it gone? Only 15% sale? Yes, that is unfortunate. Yeah, the lance is hitting way too hard. The lance is doing too good. Yeah, the lance is way too good. The Empersa, I mean, if you look at like the numbers here. So look, I did 3.8 million with the ship. 861k of that was from the lance. If you subtract that lance, I mean, this is still a ship that's capable of, getting up around the upper end of 2 mil, up towards 3 mil if you exclude the lance. So like it's still a very capable platform. Right now, because of how overpowered and broken the lance is, it is beating out every other ship. But once they figure out what's going on with it, whatever issues are in play, this will still be a very strong platform, but it won't be the just standout top of the line ship it is right now, or top of the meta. I agree. Lances and arrays should be strong, but yeah. My ship win got called out in the Discord, I see. Again, Sora, thank you for that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like it just is it's just as is, it's just straight up overpowered. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah. The lance is certainly impactful enough that whenever they do address it, we'll have to do like a post nerf table. Is it AP tank time? I mean, yeah, in a way it is, Nicholas. I need to what do I want to tank on? What do I have a tank build on right now? The Voven. Voven's got like a tanky setup on it. I think I was already doing Fractal Integrity Bleed on this. I'll have to drop Trafalgar onto it though. Cannon Scatter Volley generally does have like a little bit of a higher performance potential, but that's weird that you're. I mean, a broadside fob build is really good right now. What has the highest hull mod in the game? I don't remember. Yeah, there you go. Breen Dread, Hive Dread. Yeah, there you go. Torpedo Boat, Ranger. You know as well as I that um, torpedo builds are not exactly the best tank platforms. There, it's the Enterprise. Yeah. Okay. Let's drop Tachyon net drones, and I'm gonna have to incorporate more survivability into this. I think. No protomatter's there, DPRM's there. I mean, I've got a fair bit. Okay. Here is the Empersa console ionized anti-proton field projector. Oh, I also got to get the Trafalgar console on. And what do I want to drop here? Weird sacrifice. It's confirmed that it is. I mean, the performance of it is very excessive. And let me get the quote back up on screen. Like this is the current. I asked for like a current stance on it so I could mention it in a video. Um, but I mean the bottom line is there's something wrong with this and it shouldn't be considered working as designed. So because that's my cooldown reduction. That's I mean I guess I technically don't, but I'm gonna roll with it because that's my cooldown reduction nowadays, Nick. Oh, what the hell are these traits? Oh, this isn't an uncon setup. What the hell? Get fireball escape on there. This is not like a good tank. This is like some jank setup I used last for like when I was doing like a solo hive a while back. You would have I did a video on it. It was really jank, not good. SRO Inge 2 can be Merc Worker. This needs to be Gravwell. Scramble Tractor and get Jam over here. This here needs to be, let's see. Let's drop that for, what's the, not that, what is the Merc Worker Ensign one? It's Null Pointer Flood, isn't it? That's the uncon now. Let me save this. I mean, this is a bad tank build. Like it's really a bad build. Do not copy what I'm doing right now with this ship. Um, like it's just a bad build. Like it's simple as that. But this is just the like jank tank setup that I had set up from a while back. Hurts to watch. I'm happy, Nick. I'm here to make you suffer. I find engineers to be one of the weaker tank options at endgame play. I would rather have a science or attack tank than a like an engineer tank. That's why I need to get some testing done, because trying to test it on Deep's build was not adequate. Null Pointer Flood. Let's get that on here. Inch Team. Oh yeah, we need Inch Team all the time, don't we? Doesn't the console scale on hull capacity? Yeah, with your max hull, yeah. So I guess, yes, testing this on the Breen Dread would be better, Nicholas. You are correct. If this goes really bad, then I'll do that. That this is what I had set up just for a quick, dirty test, okay? Like, I know this is not good. I actively know that, Nicholas. Um, yeah, sure, we'll keep that on. We'll see how much I get out of that. I know, Nick, can you believe it? Not being entirely optimal. Am I feeling okay? Yeah, I feel fine. Are you feeling fine? I'm being casual. Thank you. That's adequate right there. That's a good explanation. I'm just being casual. I mean, Ruin's always good. UD'd be good. We'll go with this for now. Public queue, Hive Onslaught Elite. Let's go. Hive Onslaught Elite, public queue. We're going in. Oh, wait, I just did a private. Oh, no. I'm so used to doing privates right now. Oh, no. We're not doing this solo. Be a 10-minute hive. I'm going to back out of this as soon as I get in there. Together we stand. What does that do again? I guess, yeah, that would be a good one. Thank you for pointing that out. Looks like a crate build with weaker consoles. I mean, if I was in the Empersa, that'd be one thing, but I'm not in the Empersa. Yeah, together we stand. What was that off of again? Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out for the max hull capacity. Yeah, my hull capacity right now, 206K. I mean, I've got the current solo record with the Empersa in there. It's just this doesn't have the damage of the Empersa. Honored Dead to cap the resistances. I don't have Honored Dead on this character because I don't have the sarcophagus. This is a KDF captain, so I never popped a sarcophagus on it. I thought about that Muds bundle a long time ago, but times have changed. Delkina is no longer top. Yeah, only Fed gets it real cheap. If this goes bad... I think I used the Delkina a couple months ago just to see how it was going. I mean, it still went fine. It just wasn't... It just didn't have the same level of impact that it had for me last year. Wow, I am so slow. I don't have comp engines on. Oh, I don't have my uncons on the tray either. No, I completely bought it out. I forgot to start my combat log. No, this is tragic. No. Someone else in here will be parsing. That's a tanky setup. Cuba, thank you for the sub.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another. Resistance is futile.
This is so slow, yeah. I mean, I just did a solo with the Empersa in like 80 seconds, so I understand. It's the issue with like some of the like heavy tank setups is if you go too heavy tank, it's not much damage.
This is not the end.
Dark Eddie, please tell me you have the parse. If so, could you like send me a screenshot on Discord? Oh no, you didn't get the parse? Oh, that's just absolutely tragic. How's the Empersa? I mean, it's a fine platform and like it's really outstanding because of the Lance right now, but we have to see what happens after they, go in and figure out what the hell's wrong with it. The APS should be hard capped at 300k. If you want to kill the game, absolutely go for it.
I am the collective.
Like DPS caps just generally in other games, from what I understand, that don't always work out too well. Especially in a game like this where they're trying to sell us power over time. That would go counter to their monetization strategy. Imagine being on a date. I soloed this in 80 seconds. I bet she would date. Oh no. Did anyone in there parse that? That's absolutely tragic. It's able to be used once a minute, and my best max run with it so far, like on a very high performance build, is 34 million. We'll have to do it again. Do I think we'll get the 16th bundle next week? I don't believe so. Yeah, and the other issue is like this is an event ship. So if you have an event ship with a lance that is performing that well, then there's some concerns with that. Like, do you want to have that as the top DPS platform in the game and have it not be available for basically an entire year between the buyout ending and it finally being added to Mods or Phoenix? Like, I don't want that. I don't want that for the community. I also don't necessarily like how it raises the bar of like power creep of what it would take to beat it. Like this is not the Empersa. This is the Vovin right now because I'm trying out the console, but there's just concerns with that, I need comp engines on here. This thing is slow. We have a pretty good understanding of a lot of what's in the bundle already, Shadow. They have a strategy that they feel is best for them, and they're gonna go with it. Yeah, the Empersa is what Sora is in right down there. How many of the obelisk pieces am I using? I believe the 4-piece. That's true, Cheops, yeah. You expect the bundle to be kind of a dud? I'm curious to see what they do. I'm hoping I don't necessarily want more deeps items in there. I think it would be good for them to, cover some of the other, play styles. Like give us some, I'm in a tank right now. Give us some nice survivability items. Give us, some more like tank friendly options because people like those other play styles, and more tools for those alternative play styles is always good. Brad? Alex? Okay, I completely forgot to turn the parse on that first hive there, which is really unfortunate, but we're going to do an infected to conduit elite public queue. Just trying to get some test data done with the console on this, and I'm on like a super tanky setup. Yeah, so like I said, the Lance, based on the wording that I've got from them, like the direct quote is, it shouldn't be considered working as designed. I think that's pretty clear. Sorry, I was seeing who was at the door. Is the parser on? Yes, the parser is actually on this time. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Spectral. That is my impression at this time. Because like I know the 34 mil number is like a really, really high excessive number that is not representative of what most people are going to get with it. But like it's basically right now a button to delete an enemy once per minute. And I just, I don't really think that's very healthy for the game, and I think most are on the same page about that.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional data available.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Did I just have the console turn off on me? Yeah.
Repair the transformers. Stop them.
Got across. Oh wow, I'm so slow.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Resistance is futile.
I gotta get closer to this. It's definitely doing something. Death Boy. Alan, how's it going? Hundis? Oh, bye. Oh, did you say something else and I missed it? Oh no. I got pretty close to it turning off right there.
The transport conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being
Free DPS is bad. Event ships aren't free. That's the harsh reality. Is like they're free during the initial event, but after that, they ain't free. Okay, what was my, just curious, what was my attacks in? 77% there. Okay. Sora, check your stats. Your anti-proton overcharge lance. I see you had 46.5k out of it. Your max hit was it didn't crit. That was your issue. So you had a 3.9 mil non-crit hit. Neither of yours crit. Your other one only did 914k there. $51k healing per second. Did I? What is that? What it says here? Oh, right there. Yeah, in the last couple seconds. But that's not the overall like healing info. I'm flying the Vovin to try the accessory out. Yeah, I mean I had a fair bit of healing there. I mean Valdor did 9k. Together we stand almost 9k. Yeah, I just had a lot of healing going out. And damage taken, how much of that is to myself? Oh yeah, it doesn't show up in Oscar. I'll have to pull up CLA afterwards. So Fractal Integrity Bleed did 116.8k. Ionized Antiproton only did 19. Oh, there's multiple lines for it. Okay, I see what I need to do. CLA, let's get a group together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to group them together, it looks like, unless this did it. Ionized Antiproton, okay. Just trying to group that up together. I think that'll be enough to get them grouped. Oh, it's gotta be like the exact name, okay. There we go. Yeah, I just had to add the grouping up in CLA correctly to get it for subfield, because you could see there was a bunch of different lines there. And let me just get the other one done quick. So, ionized. Okay. Yeah. So Fractal Integrity Bleed here in CLA, you can see did 109k. That's the console off of the Princeton. And the ionized antiproton, that's broken into the two different lines here. And let's pull out the calculator, give you guys the exact number, but it's clearly much further down than the other one. Yeah, so it did just about a fifth of what the Fractal Integrity Bleed did. Oh, is that an option I can just... Gotcha. That's a good point. Thank you. That'll make it easier to just track. Contains. Thank you. Thank you. That didn't group them both up, though. Ionized antiproton. It still kept the subfield grouped up. You Are Dismissed is... I mean, You Are Dismissed is a really powerful console, but I think it's, in line with a lot of the other really powerful consoles we have. Like, we have a lot of really powerful consoles, and You Are Dismissed just happens to be another one. My first ISE run with this, I'm not too happy with the console. It did 22k, so about a fifth of the Fractal Integrity Bleed. What I want to do next is take it back into another hive, but I can't for a little bit longer because I'm on cooldown. Another 14 minutes. Do I have a perfect party setup to maximize the main DPS ship like regular MMORPGs? So like Astendorf said, it's just 4 people running Fleet Power Network Array plus Type 7, plus the Friendship console and trait. Really, it'd be on an Arc Royal. It'd be an Arc Royal running 2 bays of Type 7s, Fleet Power. Yeah. How do you do more than 4 mil hits with the Empersa AP Lance? It's just a matter of how many damage buffs you have on your build. This isn't going to do really well in Cure. Like, this is a console that would really excel best in Hive and Infected. Like, that's the best place for me to test it. Hold on, guys. I need to check my phone quick. Sounds like they're working on the sprinkler system again. They've been having so many troubles here at this apartment complex with the sprinklers. A couple weeks ago, it was still like freezing out. The sprinkler room, like one of the pipes burst and it flooded some of the garages. I'm just thankful my garage is on the other side of the building, or the other side over there, because that would have sucked. Where's my coffee? My coffee. I haven't actually had a coffee today, but I'm doing good. I slept. I had an alarm to wake me up at like 5:30, and then I just kept in stews, so I didn't get up to like 8 or 9. No hard drive delivery today. No, I do have more filament on the way. Yeah, I want to find, when is the hold on a second. When did I do the Hive record? Solo Hive. I want to pull that VOD up. I've done a lot of solo runs since this came out. So that run was 3-5 at 2 in the morning. Yep, okay. So this is a run VOD. This is the current solo hive record. This was with the Empersa. This is a record you can go and download off the table, but the Lance here basically just deleted the queen. Yeah, well, they screwed something up. Guess she couldn't assimilate that? Nope. So yeah, this is the this is the hive record with the Empersa. Yeah, this is solo. There was a couple missteps here. Like I should have saved Krenim for one of the bigger targets. And I'm like, what's left? Oh, it's just a random sphere. There we go. How much HP does she have on elite? I don't know. What would be a couple of efficient ways of farming fleet marks? Just spamming really fast to do TFOs like infected. The Borg stuff is generally pretty quick, you know. Also, if you do a lot of doffing, there's a console at your fleet starbase to convert extra commendation XP over 100k over to fleet marks. But like, look at what happens to the queen here. You didn't even see it there, but let's go back here. What was my DPS at right before I hit it? So 2. I'm going to go frame by frame here. I'm just about to hit the lance. I think it went straight to the cutscene. I don't think I got to see the number. So I'm at 2-2. She's at 70% HP, as you see there. Okay, I just hit the lance. I'm at 2.2 million DPS. She's about to have feedback pop up. 67% HP, and she's going to just instantly drop to 0. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, 2.2 million. The lance goes off, and it hit her. It was a little bit lower, just 11.2 million. So 11.2 million hit, and that took her... Where was she at right before that? So from 64% down to 0 with that one hit. Like, it's literally, it's just a button to delete your enemy once a minute. Thank you, Darthon. I see. It's a Thanos snap button? Yes, basically. That just instantly shot my DPS from 2.2 up to 2.33. No, it's built into the ship. And again, guys, any of you that are just coming in, I immediately, just was saying to the devs, you guys sure this is fine? Because I don't want us to get into a situation where we all get super hyped up for this, and then, like 6 months from now it gets looked at. I wanted to bring it up right away. And, this is the statement right now. It's safe to say that hitting for 34 million in a single hit feels unreasonable. There's something wrong with this, and it shouldn't be considered working as designed. So I think it's a good ship. I think that the Lance, it's crazy OP right now, and we'll see how it does after they do any changes to it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, let me just replay the full hive again for you guys, because I did also hit the bottom cube here at the start. I also hit. No, this was in response to something I put in the content creator channel. Okay, so it's not a publicly visible channel, but I asked for a statement that I just like what their position is on it, because I want to do a video on the ship. I mean, it's because I asked, for like their position. They're no scoped. But we'll see how it is afterwards. Ralph, how's it going? Like, I think it's just still like it's a really solid energy weapon platform. Um, like I still think, even without the lance, like it's one of the best, if not the best, event ship we've ever had, like performance wise. So, like, it's a good ship. This is the border skew that you dream of. 5 minutes till I can take it back into Hive and get more data on the console. Well, that's something I pointed out too. I did say that. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do this right now. We're doing it live. Working as the opposite of intended, Dark Eddie. Oh, that's a good one. We're putting up a little contest right now. We're going to put this right at the top here. Let me just check perms here. I want to make sure. Cannot mention. Okay. There you go. Let's pin that, and I'm going to edit it. No. Give me a second. Winners. Let's give this a week. 14th. On my March 14th. There we go. I want to know, like, what people are getting from it. So all you have to do to enter this contest, it is for 3 ARC codes. So yeah, this is PC ARC only. I need to toss something in for the non-arc people. Yeah, I got yours, Sora. Um, okay. There we go. So either if you're on Arc, I've got those Arc codes, but if you're not, if you're through Steam or Epic and you can't redeem an Arc code, I'll just send you 3 master keys. But yeah, post your max ones. It does. We're not going for who's got the largest max one. I want to see what people are getting from this. So if you've got the Empersa, I just want to see what your best max one is, just to help with the data collection. So yeah, you need to use a parser to get that information, of course, unless you scroll through your combat chat, which is a pain. Just grab your best max one and toss it in there for a chance to win. And yeah, this will be running through March 14th. So um, you got time. But by the 14th, most people should have the ship on PC. Darthon, Inge can compete. Engineers are perfectly viable. By the way, I some of you have seen this, but I do have this engineer I've been working on, and um, it is very geared up, very very geared up now. So I got a few more ships to level up on it, but as of today, it's got the Trafalgar and Shrike on it. There we go. Like it's basically at parity with my TAC character now for like a deep build. At parity gear wise. Yeah, Hive is up. Okay. Yeah, again, guys, I don't care if like your max ones, like 5 mil or 15 mil. Like, I just want more data. So let me toss an invite to the Discord here. I think I've got it on Discord. Yeah, there we go. Let me drag this over to YouTube. That's the CasualSAB Discord. And again, this is PC only, but just literally just drop your best hit in there with the Empersa Lance, and you'll be entered for a chance to win some keys. I think engineers, if they emphasize the power buffs on them a little bit better, that would be enough to really bring them up to a competitive level. But I mean, I haven't done any runs on that engineer yet. That's something I want to do in the next week or so. Now that I've got all the ships on it, so okay. Um, yeah, you can just like with the parser, you can go in and where is my max one hit? I think I posted it. Yeah. Simple contest. Need folks to give More data. Yeah, basically, I just need data on what folks are seeing with the Lance. Like, I don't need, yeah, I don't necessarily need everyone trying to push it to the absolute limit. Just, go and play some content with the ship once you got it, and you know, just share what your best number is. I just want to see what is what are people actually getting from it. Which of the DPS meters do I prefer? I use a combo of Oscar and CLA. They both have their use cases. I think Oscar, the real time parser just works a bit better for me. Especially if I'm doing the overlay where I've got my keyboard and mouse up on screen, like here, like that. The Oscar window helps me give some background to that. So I like that for my use case, but I also really like CLA for being able to dive deeper into the numbers, especially with the ability to group things. That is just really handy. Well, the SCM servers are officially coming down in a couple months. I mean, they technically, went down last year, or were supposed to, but the only reason they stayed up is because Nick was, like, really wanting them there. Let me drop parser. Nick really wanted the server to stay up a little bit longer, and they gave me a 90% discount to do it in, like, another year, so I took him up on that. It was like $19 to keep SCM server up for another year. That's the only reason it's still there. There we go. Yep. Well, I haven't queued for Hive yet. Okay, Hive Onslaught Elite public queue. We're going to give the console off this another go. That was a very fast pop. Thank you, everyone. I'm also going to slot an RSP extension DOF. I already have one on. Okay. Oh, some of these DOFs aren't doing a damn thing for me. I don't have hazard emitters on anymore. Do I have an Octosif extension DOF? Yeah, give Spencer your data, at least he asked. We just want data on the average performance. 18 to 47, I should have an 18. Security, 18, where are ya? Yeah, okay. Not gonna worry about the rest, it's fine. The parser is on combat log 1.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Should have waited until I was closer on this one.
Join us. Become one.
So slow. It's also a little bit laggy. What is my current hull capacity? 252k hull.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Okay, let's take a look at the numbers. I gotta use CLA for the grouping, okay. Let's look here. Fractal Integrity Bleed was the top thing. Fractal Integrity Bleed on the off of the Princeton is like a really good self-damage console to do damage to nearby foes. And unfortunately, this ionized one just does not come close. Ionized here, I mean, you're looking at 1.1k down there, 14.9k there. That just that really is not coming anywhere close to Fractal Integrity Bleed. Does it benefit from Twinkling Lights? I mean, Twinkling is going to debuff what you're shooting at, so yeah, I mean, if you have that debuff out, then yeah, absolutely. Paul? I see a big, beautiful jellyfish in here. Love it. A lot of people trash the jellyfish, but I love it. How do you fix auto-fire keybind? It stops when it kills the first target. So I talked about this in the controls and keybinds video I did last year, but where is it? You need to set maintain auto attack down here. Yeah, what are the passives on this again? Plus 5% heal crit chance, 25% heal crit severity, and then 142.5 Starship Hull Restoration. Yeah, that's possible, Darthon, because it is quite weak compared to you know, the alternatives out there like the Fractal Integrity Bleed. That would not surprise me at all. Captain Rams, how's it going? Yeah, I thought it was a good time. Can't unlock anything without the space. Yeah, I hate that. Oh yeah, the next console giveaway should be up. Let's go over there real quick as I drop the controller. Yeah, I need to remind console folks that yeah, the giveaways are up there. They're in a little bit of a different order. I believe Suna said the coupon will still be dropping on the 10th, but yeah, the giveaway order got a little bit scrambled over there, so the other giveaways will just happen in the days following the launch of the anniversary on the 10th. Yeah, it's a good time to stream to make sure Europe can see. Yeah. Yeah, so to summarize the console, I like as is right now, I'm not too impressed with it. The trait, as I covered the other day, not really happy with either. So it's really the ship and the lance that are, you know, really stand out for the Empersa. Okay, let's get console started up here. Yes, I know it shows my real name. It's okay. People know my name. Which is a little bit scary. Buff the lance. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's an upgrade event on console right now also. I believe I'm on the final day of my event campaign over here. But, oh, that was a really fast pop. You know more than just my name? Do you know my current address? I'm just thinking.
Welcome.
I think you probably have my current address. It's not the same one as like when when I sent that Corsair thing to you. We don't know what the A in SAB means. It's my middle initial. You'll just have to guess. Is live stream swatting still a thing? Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, as far as I'm aware, that's still an issue that some people have to deal with. Alfonso. I don't know. Find me something that starts with A that's associated with like market manipulation. No, my address is New Romulus Command. How dare you insinuate that it'd be on a dirty Fed ship? My main right now is a KDF ROM. Gotta have it on something more appropriate, you know? Warfy? Atticus? What the hell?
Heads up! Another wave is coming your way.
Sleazy asset broker? I like that, Chiaps. Oh no, get me away from that. No, no, no. Yes, let's shoot the target with feedback. Alejandro? Oh no. A Romulan?
Get ready for another wave.
Yeah, I'll claim the giveaway over here in a little bit. Just want to get this is my final day for the event campaign over on console for what I need. Andrew, such a beta? Oh no.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
Stonks always boom. While this is going, I'm gonna hit some buttons here. The weapons are firing.
The next wave is incoming.
Avaricious, definitely a market manipulation name.
The system's
Single and
offline
broke.
bomber fix is active.
Oh, Chiaps. What would we do without you?
The system's offline
I wouldn't be
bomber
too
fix
jealous
is
of the
active.
console user interface. Try to do any like inventory management over here and you just quickly hate yourself.
The system's offline bomber fix is active. Get ready for another wave. Enemy assault incoming. Survive the onslaught.
Successful AI bots? Terrible. Is the system's offline bomb affix active? I don't even know. It's really hard to tell over here. think the symbol changes. Gotcha.
The next wave is incoming.
Let's see here. Iconian. Oh, I still had an hour to go. Oh no. I can't believe I completely missed that. I can't read. I can't read chat. I have an hour to go until I can actually do my daily, which means I gotta do this another 2 times later today. No. I gotta play console more. Oh no. A big giant, you are dead, yeah. Tragic chat. What is the giveaway for today? Yep, claim. Yeah, but the inventory management is something all right. Um, I would much rather deal with the PC interface, but you know, I've got 14 years of being used to the interface on PC. How bad do we suffer? You basically like I think for people that are just, you know, average, like casual players of this game, I think the console version is perfectly adequate with the control scheme that they have. Um, but for anyone that has like higher level ambitions of wanting to do higher performance or just really get involved with like endgame, then the PC version just completely they're not on the same playing field. Like the PC version is just hands down like it's just a completely different, better, superior experience for what you can do over here on PC. Cheops used AI to come up with that acronym. Yeah. Cheops, that's true. That'd be very disappointing. You just got a T6X2 Walker. You found it. It's Alan. I mean, that's a little concerning. Terrible. Yeah, let's go back to the so the Empersa console, you know, to recap what I was testing before. I don't know. I'm not super impressed with that. I guess another thing I should look at is what was my healing stats? Heals out. Which of these even had any crit chance? It's my Ox to Sif and Brace for Impact. So out of all the heals I used, only 2 of them, which didn't account for much, like you were even impacted by the healing crit chance and severity. Like that's a big issue um for healing is a lot of the heals don't really work with like the healing crit chance and severity, especially like the regen stuff we tend to use. The old Matrix console boost anti-proton by 19%. Is that the this here, so 35%. Yeah, let me just take that over and look here. I just about swapped characters. Wrong button. Tell us how you really feel, Cheops. Okay. So, anti-proton overcharge lance. Do you see there? It is... Let me get this down out of the way. 607, 654. Yeah, I mean, anyone that was curious if anti-proton buffs it up, I mean, there'd be an answer. Why do I have so many Noctua fans behind me? I'm just a really big fan of Noctua. You're talking about a different Matrix console? There's been a few Matrix consoles over the years. Get a console? I don't know which Crystal console you're talking about. Look, Noctua, they're good company, okay? I got a lot of really good deals on eBay in the past couple months. I need to get this upgraded. The Phoenix Crystal console, gotcha. Probably I want to get some reviews out for the Empersa and Harmony. I've got a lot of a lot of videos I've been working on, so there's a lot incoming. It's just getting them done. You see it in the reclaim of the Dill store. Yeah, I'm surprised I don't have it. Gotcha. I mean, this is clearly buffed by anti-proton buffs, so... But yeah, I mean, Noctua fan-wise... There's a pile of them here. I got another pile down here. I got a lot in Noctua, okay? Yeah, the NHD 15 is good. This is such a squeaky chair. Okay. When's the Noctua sponsorship happening that you can chill for a decent company? Dynamic makes really good headphones, yeah. I did have the clips on the side of these headphones break recently though. I mean, I've had this pair since 2020 though, so I mean that's not really surprising. I 3D printed some replacements because, like, I looked at the replacement parts store here in the US and they wanted almost $60 to get the replacement kit. So I used like 50 cents worth of material in the 3D printer to just print out new ones. But yeah, Barrier Dynamics good. And the fact that you can get replacement parts, like for some of the parts, well, the little plastic injected pieces, it's like that's a little bit of a scam. But for like being able to get the replacement drivers, like I've replaced the drivers on this and my DT 1770s. I got both used. And over time, like I just had like a one side fail, so I just was able to get replacements, and yeah, it's been great. Eric, yeah, the NHD 15 though, I've got one of those deployed out in my Intel build. Yeah, the 1990 Pros, what I'm using right now, they're great. Okay. Um, just looking at some stuff here. Game Freaks pointed out on the Reddit Discord that the Lance is showing a higher damage than the Thaler on Pulse. Lovely. Yeah, Jordan, the drop rate's really bad. Like if you saw one of the recent streams I did where I finally got the harmony from the lockbox, I went in and I opened 306 and didn't get it. And then at 306 boxes opened without getting a ship, you hit the pity point, your chance to win goes up. Um and then 2 after hitting that I got the ship. It hits all the targets for that damage number. So in theory, the highest DPS build out there is with the scimitar for Thaler on Pulse, but it requires a massive amount of coordination, very specific builds. You know, if the thought of getting 5 people together to do coordinated runs, if that already sounds really complicated to you, this Thaler on runs take it to the next level because you need to have basically like very top level DPS players like on supporting roles to take out the side and the start really fast for you. Yeah, and the Empersa, I mean, to me this does look like it's KDF inspired, but they're saying that it's not, right? That's like fed in Dominion. Rachel, Dan, thank you for the bits. Isn't Thaleron stupid expensive to build for as well? Yes. Because you basically need support builds that have billions upon billions worth of investment into them, like on the other players. It's really expensive. It's the same issue that people ran into for just doing, like split runs. Except Aileron is like a double split because you need like the really high end builds that can take out both of the sides on their own, like in a couple of seconds, but you also need someone to do that for the start. So it just is really, really complicated. And then you have to factor in server performance as well. So those runs just don't really happen right now. I think on this character though, let me check something. AP. Really? Oh, it's SOB that's got all the AP consoles down. Yeah. KDF and Dominions is what I see. Yeah, going for the Thaleron Pulse like build, it's only worth it for like top of the table record chasing. It's not a build you'd want to use in actual content because it sucks. Like the Thaleron Pulse just straight up is gonna suck in anything else. Because it's got like a was it a 12-second charge up time, so it's literally you sit there, nothing else you can do for 12 seconds. But of course enemies can could shoot you, you just can't shoot back or even hit your heals. Let's do a public queue infected the conduit elite. Get some TFOs in. It's a fun niche for sure. Yeah, Bridger, that looks fine. Gotcha. Yeah, I thought I had that, but I mean, I'll grab an epic token and or not epic, just Phoenix token and get it here soon after this.
I feel so ignored.
Yeah, Thaleron's then got like a 3-minute cooldown.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed with relief.
See how this goes.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Scanning the nanite transfer. Gone. Additional data activated. The nanite drones repair the transmitters. Stop them. A probe is closing in on a transmitter. Destroy it.
I'm gonna die here, damn. PSV misfired, no. If I had like Eclectic or Spirit of Sacrifice working with this lance, like it'd be crazy.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed.
Yeah,
However,
Nick, it's just
scans
not.
of the starbase
It's doing like a
are
fifth,
disrupted.
a fifth of what Fractal Integrity Bleed does. So it just isn't really good. Like the cost of the extra HP that it's taking from you is too high for the amount of damage it's doing. Yeah, just keep in mind that every I'll try to buff up the lance a little bit here, but just keep in mind that every single like universal console that I drop is going to lower the overall performance of the build in exchange for getting a little bit more out of the lance. Sora, thank you for the gifted sub, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be doing like a full-on AP build on this tomorrow. That's what I'm going to be setting up on my engineer tomorrow on stream. So I'm gonna be getting like all the. We'll be doing 7 AP isomags on this, like full anti-proton, buffing this as far as I possibly can on the stream tomorrow. Can I compare the two consoles without DPRM? I mean, I need the DPRM for survivability. The issue is for the let me go back over to it. Chiaps, thank you. Um yeah, so let's see here. So to yourself, it is doing, what is it? Is that the yeah, so from 920 up to 18,000 anti-proton self-damage per second, can be half resisted. Um Compare that to Fractal. I feel like the numbers on this are wrong. So look at the second number there. I don't think that's right. I think the console's just bugged right now. Because look at the damage it's doing to foes is half of what it's doing to me at its max. So I think this console is currently busted and doing too much damage to yourself and not enough to enemies. And yeah, I can pull that back up. Is the console? Yeah, the console cannot crit. I mean, Fractal didn't crit either, but I mean, look at the difference between Fractal and Ed. Like, it's just substantial. That was the ratio in the original announcement. Oof. That's how they designed this one, then it's just subpar. Then it's just not worth using. What is the name of the ship you get in the Battle of the Binary Stars? It puts you in a random one. Is Spencer done? Has Spencer been canceled? I don't know. Based on your current H. Okay. And yeah. Gotcha. That's why you want me to. So, but the issue is, even if I'm hitting other heals, like I have to hit heals for this thing. Oh no, let's do another hive with it. Hive Onslaught Elite. If I take the DPRM off, I'm probably gonna die. Can I use Particle Manipulator? Yes, I can. Why is that on? Particle Manipulator and... You know, Nick is here. We need to get some more harmonic shield linkage coverage. Harmonic shield linkage is a really nice like budget survivability trait. It's plus max HP, which is trying to help this a little bit more. Starship. That's a shield overload, Nick. Meta OP, didn't you know? My merged power to shields, it helps me out a ton. Arrow, I can look at the tooltip to see that here. I've got that on. The thing is, if you go into the center of Hive, you need the survivability. Yeah, anything else I put on is gonna make it a bit harder. Awesome.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
The console does last quite a while, though, I will say. Oh, all my uncuds fell off the tray again. I didn't even realize. Oh, this is the loadout that was not having them on.
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
I know I don't need credence, Nicholas. I'm supporting the team, okay? I am supporting the team. Let's see here. A little bbit better there. So you got 21.2k and 15k. So, 36.2k right there. Compared to Fractal Integrity Bleed doing 171k. Yeah, they don't crit. What I need is an upgrade event on PC. I know console's got one right now, but need more. Nick, there's a lot of questionable things done with this build, but it's okay. It's okay. What was my overall threat gen? 70%? Terrible. Slacking. Attacks in share was 93.61. Total damage taken 70%. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, let's check the AP buffs. You are the supreme robot shill? Yeah. You do make anything work? Oh no. Let's check the damage here. So I'm gonna pull it up. Going to remove this console here, and I'll drop the ball matrix console back on. But let me get this over here first. So what's the name of it? Ionized. There's a search bar, Spencer. Remember to use it. Okay. So here's going to be the before numbers. Now let's slot this and see what happens. There's no change. Oh, it was already... Coffee, coffee. Where's the coffee at? Yeah, I already had the console on. I'm an idiot right now, okay? Yeah, so of course the damage would be the same. Yeah, so that does increase the damage to enemies as well as to yourself. Yes, I'm having a brain fart, yes. Yeah, so you buff up the damage to enemies and also to yourself. Or no, that was the anniversary. In normal play, is polarized hull worth slotting? I mean, not... It's not something I would normally do, but I'd say for like beginners who are struggling with tractor beams, like in the story missions, it can be helpful. At a higher level, you can typically just ignore those by just using speed buffs like evasive, your comp engines. But yeah. Okay, where's this console at here? Yeah, that's the scaling shown where it does more damage to you. Oh, the reason is because it can do it to multiple foes. Okay, that's I get it now. Yeah. So it's because it's that up to times 10. So it's potentially 30,000 damage per second to foes, and then the 6,300 to you. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. We're going to the BRB screen. I apparently need to I need the boomer juice. I will be right back. Sorry about that, chat. I have returned. I am here. As I try to move the mic around without making too much noise. See, I got a box to open. I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty sure it's replacement parts for the printer. Does the self-damage increase on an anti-proton build? Yes, that's what I just looked at. Yeah. So, like, the entire value of the ship is really based on its lance. I mean, the ship itself is fine as like a performance platform, but the lance is just clearly OP, and like as nice as it is, like I don't think any of us want to see the best ship in the game. Like as cool as that concept is you know the best ship being a free event ship. Like I said before, the reality is these are not free ships long term. Do you not hear me? What's wrong, Nick? Fat finger follower chat. Um, what is Nick talking about? Have they ever buffed a ship after an event? I don't think so. Did I miss something in the chat channel, Nicholas? That's true. A fat fingered follower only chat? I've always had that. The chat is always in follower only mode. Stanky Boy, I would assume that's probably like a TFO. Like, I think it'd be nice of them to go back through, like, Kittimer popped up in conversations recently, and I think Kittimer is an interesting TFO. Oh yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure, replacement parts for printer. Nice. So Elegoo, sometimes it takes them a little bit to get the stuff sent over, but I mean they get it sent over. So this is motherboard, the extruder PCB. Like I don't like the speed, but they at the end of the day they get stuff over. Is the Harmony worth opening? Yeah, I think the Harmony is like a decent ship. I'm not the biggest fan of it compared to the other ships I fly, but if that was like the ship I had to fly, I'd make it work. Good, they sent the new cable. Their original cables were bent like at a 90-degree angle, and they break. Like they would break, but they started doing these like angled ones here that are a bit more resilient. What ship to grab from Phoenix? I don't know. I mean, the Lucari ship at least has a useful console on it. The Harmony's price is pretty low right now. I mean, I've picked up a couple cheap. I'm gonna drop one on each of my primary like characters that I actually like play on. Yeah, I mean the Harmony I think it's a fine ship to open. There we go. Okay, I need to get some other IRL stuff done here quick. Printer. They're down under a bill now, 900 to 950 range. Yeah. It's close. The lieutenant engineer on it is a downside. But it's a fine ship. Harmony, where are you? It's big though. Like it's big and it's slow. That's the downside. Hold on, chat. I need to go print something for someone quick. Import. I need to print a nice gift for a person quick. Let's do. Okay, that looks perfect. Let's slice the plate. What color am I going to do here? No, I don't want a brim. Let's print. Am I doing sky blue, a green, or a pink? I already have a green one printed, so do I want to do blue or pink? The first reaction in chat is going to be the one I print. The new Kinder blue? Blue, got it. Blue is first. I don't have a yellow filament loaded right now. I've got black, blue, green, and pink loaded on the printer. I've been printing out, I found these nice, I gotta make the camera bigger. These nice little, screw boxes, that someone made a model for, and you can, like, customize the colors. So, printed the lid and the base black, and then, you know, the accents are, blue, but it's got like a Gridfinity setup in there, so you can just customize the trays. Got a couple of them printed. They're pretty nice. I did blue is what I saw in chat first, so that's what I did. It'll take a moment, but it'll go. Yeah, it's a fun little gift for sure. Okay. The Harmony pets, by the way, I wasn't really happy with. Yeah, I've done a ton of 3D printing, as the stack of 3D printed stuff behind me shows. I got a nice cup of coffee. Unfortunately, could not find a lid. What else did I print recently? Oh no, I've printed a ton. Oh, camera's still really big. Yeah, but Phoenix, I guess the Lucari ship in there is probably the best one left. Any speculation on when the next Mud sale might happen? I was hearing rumblings about some new Muds editions recently, so within the next month. How's the Starkiller base Juggernaut testing going? The console's not really that impressive. I would go for Do. I'd probably do Legendary Battlecruiser, because you get a lot of really solid accessories in there. How is the gym in Orange Chicken today? Gym, does it look like I go to a gym? I am down almost 60 pounds since I started the fat people medicine. So seeing some nice progress there, but I'm still still a bit too fat. Do I like Elegoo, or would I, if I could, I mean, if I could afford a bunch of bamboo P2Ss, I think that, you know, would be cool. But the Elegoo stuff, the Elegoo Centauri Carbon 2, I've found to be on it, and I also had to replace the extruder like shortly after I got it. That was defects from the factory, but like aside from that, I mean the Centauri Carbon 2 has been pretty solid for me. Both of my Centauri Carbon 1s though, I've had a lot of downtime on them. And that's a combined 2,000 hours of print time between those two, maybe closer to 2,500 now. So having that much downtime has been quite annoying. What have we found out so far today? The console is really rather lackluster. The word is girthy. Approximate. That mic arm was very squeaky. Approximately 900 to 1,200 bucks for the new Xbox. Yeah, I saw it's like as expected, able to do PC stuff. And I said this on some prior streams. Like my concern with that is what does that mean for Xbox over there, or for SO? What does that mean for SO on Xbox? If that console gives you the ability to choose between the older dated Xbox console version and the full-blown PC version. What was the trait? The trait is hyper regenerative repair matrix. It wasn't good. The Empersa console was very disappointing. It was doing a fraction of what I could get out of Fractal Integrity Bleed. So I was not able to get like Ozempic or anything. I'm not diabetic. But what I was able to get was because I do have severe sleep apnea, so I was able to get Zepbound through my sleep doctor. Is the ship performing better with cannons or beams? They either way is fine. What is your preferred playstyle? Yeah, ruin it. It's Zepbound. If it depends on your insurance, of course. My insurance did approve it for the severe sleep apnea, so that might be a route to go if you have like a CPAP and you see like a sleep doctor. That might be a good route for you to go. It depends on your insurance coverage. Have I watched the most recent episode of Starfleet Academy? I have not yet. Um, let's be honest, PS is just as grim, and I say that as a PS player. Yeah. I think PlayStation has a bit more hope for the console version, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the future of console. I think Xbox going down the path it's going the past couple of years has really hurt the future there. Oh yeah, they'll certainly associate with Academy. Um, I mean, there's been some aspects of Academy that I found to be just like not really that interesting to me, but there's also been other parts where it's been like, oh, that's cool. Like, I very much imagine Academy will be, we'll be getting some Academy content in. So, I do think the Athena will be a promo ship. I have not seen the most recent episode though, so I don't know if anything happened in there. Academy just got canceled. They already have season 2 done. Did it actually get canceled? You got me looking on Reddit. I feel like there'd be something higher up if it was like fully canceled. Yeah, it was just that there's no new Trek production. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of that, but they have the next season of Academy already done. Dan, I think you're fine to start it now because there's only one more episode left of this season, right? Yeah. Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, Shiner, I see that. If anyone has a Harmony they want to sell, Shiner is looking for one. I don't know if anyone has watched Paradise, but season 2 of that's also back on. Paradise was an interesting show. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it's yeah. My understanding is that's exactly what they're doing, Dark Eddie, where they're combining Xbox and Windows. Did someone say Harmony? Yeah. Harmony. Is Paradise the US Secret Service one? Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought season 1 was good, and the first 4 episodes of season 2 are out. Nicholas, people are looking for harmonies. Shiner wants one. Help your fellow Australian out. I have a full fire at will build posted over on the Discord for this ship, like meta high end. So if you're looking for a build for the anniversary ship, I've got it posted in curated. It's also cross posted over in CasualSAB, Spencer Builds. I know, logical. How viable is a fractal integrity bleed HP DPS tank? Extremely viable. Maybe it's time for your cryptic code giveaway? Absolutely, you should do that. Yeah, so that's the fire at will setup. Gotta be careful what discords I click into right now. So I'm just reading some stuff on Discord. There you go, Nick. You don't have to get out of bed. You can go back to sleep. Did I mean to tab in there and show everyone the 16th bundle contents? You wish. I don't think the... Well, I mean, those don't exist yet. They haven't released anything. No, Sora's got it. Rip open some DOF packs here. Where did they go? Do it. Yeah, Nick. I mean, people like seeing your stream, man. You should stream more. And like all the doffs on this character are now rare and above. It's a bit to sort through. Nick should stream from the bus. I mean, he does that when he's like on break. He'll do like a Discord call. Yeah, I've seen that, Darthon. I know people have reported it. I mean, that's not good if it's that far behind. Okay, what battered quartermasters do I have? Protected. Let's try to not discard valuable duty officers. This is always fun. I hate clearing out the rare quality duty officers because that's when you start to when you need to be a bit more cautious about what you're getting rid of. The last time I looked, there was not anything for me to put him into, so I mean, ideally, going to a fleet would be better.
Buy another drink. Maybe it'll bring you good luck.
Man, it does not want to give me any fleet ship modules from these either. Okay, what very rare doffs do I get? These packs have a chance to drop like a fleet market consultant, battery quartermaster, like that. That's worth a good chunk. I actually just made a nice chunk of EC right there. I mean, I'll check the fleets again, see if there's anything. I mean, okay, there's... that makes things a little bit easier. I did that a couple days ago. I messaged on the Discord, hey guys, anyone have any, or just dump your at handle in. I didn't tell people what it was for. It was just for me to dump random trash offs. Usually. Bubby, have you missed anything? Mandatory spam question. Any leak on the anniversary bundles? I have not heard anything about the anniversary bundle at this point beyond what I've already covered in content. Dan, thank you for the super chat and bits. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah. I wish I knew more, but I just at this time, guys, I don't know anything about the bundle. So We'll find out all together here in the near future. I look forward to whatever is in there, and I hope that we get some nice things to provide some nice alternatives for various playstyles. Lies, deception, Borgablot, you always know something, Reddit told me so. Reddit says a lot of things. You cannot believe everything you hear on Reddit, okay? Okay, attack-wise, what offs here? Yeah, none of those will be good. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, sometimes just got IRL stuff gotta address periodically. More hard drives in the mail? No. I might have more Noctua fans coming today. I did win an eBay bid. Are those arriving today? They got delayed Tuesday. They're in Hodgkins, Illinois right now. And the other purchase, the seller still hasn't shipped the fans out, even though I ordered them on February 22nd. And have they responded to my message? No. Okay. Guess that's gonna be... That's disappointing. That was a good deal. Always on Tuesday. Yeah, I won a lot of 6 NFA 12 by 25 Noctua fans. Like $80? 85? This fleet... I need to go through with a character that's got some fleet deal vouchers. Get some of these upgrades done. Iron Doffs cost as much ships. Oh yeah, there was a duty officer question. I do want to get a best duty officer video done. But I'd say most build guides out there, even though a lot of them are outdated at this point, a lot of the duty officers you see listed in there are still likely going to be the best. Okay, did I get any good doffs out of the pull I just did? Got the battery. Did I get anything else notable? No engineering notables. I did get a rare battery quartermaster as well. Okay, what are the very rare battery quartermasters going for right now? I mean, I remember when they spiked up during one of the meta build guides a while back. Battery quartermaster. Yeah, let's see what they're going for Fed as well. Not on first page. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, the battery quartermaster, 133 mil, 144. 133 is the Fed one. Oh, there's one even cheaper. I hate how the UI bugs out sometimes. You have to like cover the mouse over. Yeah, there's one at 120. If any of you on the Fed side need a battery DOF, like those 120, 130, 133, like I'd be snapping them up. Like under 200 mil for a battery DOF is pretty good. The battery DOFs, for those not familiar, basically they cut the cooldown of batteries in half. So you can alternate batteries faster. You can I have none posted right now, to be clear. I have none posted. I have 2 KDF in my inventory on this character right now for very rare, I believe. Yeah, I promise you I have no Fed battery quartermasters posted or KDF. What up? Mid-afternoon market manipulation. Joan Sage, how's it going? What's order fleet ship modules at? 40 mil. And there's a ton of them posted now. Yeah. Very nice. Awesome, Sora. Fleet support. Terabyte, I mean, that's what was alluded, like, it's something, not guaranteed, it was something that they were looking at, right? I mentioned this in a recent stream, but like if there's even a chance of it, like getting a small stockpile of fleet ship modules built up, you know, just to have on hand, I mean that's never a bad idea. Yeah, a lot of people have unused ones from reps, yeah, that's true. I think the only, let me see what I even have on the market right now. Probably a Scramble Fighters and some Reman Bridge Officers, yeah.
I feel so ignored.
Yeah, Darthon. Okay, let's get some more TFOs done with the Empersa. I mean, you can still get really good performance out of the proton weapons, but they're not going to beat the existing like meta options like plasma, rainbow. Like they're viable, but they're just not going to have as much capability. What type of beams am I doing for rainbow? I have that fully listed over on the Discord. Let me pull that back up here. I need to be very careful about where I'm clicking. Okay, Terran Task Force Disruptor Beam, 2 of the Phaser Narrow Angle Beams off the Connie 3, then a Bowel Anti-Proton Beam, an Alternated Plasma Beam, and in the aft I had the Pavin, a Breen Omni, and then just a Tetrion crafted beam. And as I note here, any Tetrion beam works, they all equally suck. If we get a full spec compiler, I'd be flying it all the time. If I'm still streaming in about an hour, I will have to go AFK for a little bit just to... we got someone coming to grab this old bed. They're buying it, so I need to go down and do the trade whenever they get here. Yeah, a lot of the old lobby gear is a bit weird. I was actually talking to someone earlier this morning about the Baul stuff. Uh, yeah, the Baul. What does the proc modifier on that even actually do? You know, the Baul Omni. What what the hell does that proc do? And like for the torpedo as well, that's also got a proc modifier. Um, where the hell is it? Baul? I got it equipped on my Vovin. Hold on a second. Yeah, honestly, the Lobby store is one of those things where they need to just go through and do like a bit of a balance pass to make that stuff more desirable. Because the Lobby's really expensive to get, and it just, you know, a lot of that stuff has aged rather poorly. Yeah, but what does the proc actually do? I don't know. No scoped, I know. Thank you. Yeah, basically. Okay, deeps test loadout. Let's go into a TFO here. Complete Romulan space patrols. Ooh, actually, let me do that. Here's a fun idea. The there's this patrol. Why did I beam? The Starbase 234, where there's the big starbase at the end. What does this lance do against that? I'm just seeing that the Universal Endeavor is complete Romulan space patrols. Yeah, Karaya is also pretty good. Karaya is where I'll get the Tholian ships. Yeah. Shiner, thank you for the gifted membership. Greatly appreciate it. Coffee hasn't taken effect yet? No, it does not. Need more. I also need some orange chicken. Yeah, Archer, yeah. That sounds right. Sam, how's it going? You know, let's go full tryhard here. Before I even interact with this window, let's get all the buffs stacked up like if I was doing like an infected run. Let's get this the full thing. In the wrong climate zone for Atholian.
Warning, ship is under attack.
they're just tearing right through this. What? It photon torpedoed me before I got the lance off? No. That is... No, did I get it off? How much HP does this thing have? Did I really not get the lance hit on it? Did I fail? Max one hit was only 8 million. It didn't crit. No, that's tragic. It just didn't get a critical hit. No, wait, it did? You know, so it only hit for 1.45? What the? It's that. No, we're going out. We're doing that again, chat. That's... I refuse that. Do lances benefit from beam bonuses? I don't believe so. Universal needs to be worth a full perk point. Yeah, I don't bother with the universal most days because it's just like it's such a small amount. That is... I'm sad. I let everyone down right there. Everyone. I have brought shame to my family with that weak lance hit that I just did. Chat, please forgive me.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Again? How it just hit for nothing? Does this thing just got massive resist or something? What is going on? Okay, let's look at it here. Max one hit, 8.3, but that was shield frequency. I mean, the anti-proton overcharge lance, it did better here, but only 3.1 million. That was Starbase 234 on Elite. I'm casual sad right now, that's for damn sure. Go over to Archer. Capro. No, it's just that I can only do damage against the Borg. CasualSAB should be a series you do.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I thought I'd have them angled a little bit better on my side. You fly around in your USS. Apparently the meta while talking about the things in the game that don't work. Terrible. I like Karaya as well. What I wouldn't give for the ability to type in values for donating dildo fleets, that'd be handy. This just feels nice and relaxing, just casually flying through sector space at a slow speed. Let's ruin it. They just put all these patrols in the patrol menu? I mean, 12 million hit there. Oh, there's one little scorpion fighter that's holding it up. The unexplored sector space, yeah, that was a very long time ago. Those were like some old, randomly generated. Yeah, that was very, very long time ago. I still remember when sector space was like super compressed, and like each little zone you had to load into a different map. Like there was a time where like these individual zones were grouped up, and like you'd have just these two systems here, or these two sectors, like that would be one map, and then to go to the next it'd be a map move over to the next. It was rough. I am very happy that they redid this and like gave us this big map many years ago. That was a good improvement for the game. Pepperidge Farm remembers? Yes. Yeah. Need to get my phaser damage done for ground. Let's do that quick. I'll load into a patrol. I always go to the wrong tab. Even though I know where I'm trying to go, I always find a way to just hit the wrong one. If I had agony on, this had already been done. At a ground build showcase, let's go.
Janeway's trapped in transporter room 1. Go get her!
There we go. Oh, I got an Endeavor perk point. Let's see, what did I get today? Armor pen ground. There we go. I'm at the point where I've got basically everything done in space that I care about, other than weapon damage gamma. I guess Captain Ability Recharge would be cool too, though I pretty much get that maxed out. But I'm basically at the point where I'm like going for the ground stuff now. Especially also because I don't think we're going to see too much more expansion to the Endeavor system based on some of the comments from Jeremy, especially recently. The feedback about the most recent Endeavor expansion was rather negative. So, yeah. I took it off, Dave. I don't think the cost of using it is worth the damage it does. Yeah, Bubby. We're all of us that can remember that, the early days of Stowe, were old. Okay. Yeah, I noticed this Protonic Crush active on me sometimes when I load into a map. I don't know what's going on with that. What was the name of the station you had to fly to do research? The Fleet Research Lab? Or Memory Alpha, Memory Alpha. Are the rewards good there? What rewards? I don't remember that, Lord Vetty, I don't remember. Anything that happened like pre free to play, I wasn't there for. Yeah, I do not remember that. Okay. Let's get some more batteries on here. I burned through a lot of these engine and aux batteries from the Dill store. Gotcha. Okay, let's do public queue infected. Are you in the Section 31 Command Heavy Battlecruiser? That drone ramming attack, the drone swarm, is that what you're talking about, Pretora? I mean, that can do pretty well. Yeah. Oh, the Endeavor rewards? I mean, the Endeavor rank, that's better stats, but the reward store is really quite lackluster. You've got 2 titles, 300 Lobby, and then a Vandy Shield. I, I've always felt that there needed to be more rewards in there. Like they could make the free to play side of the game a little bit easier by like sprinkling in like a T6 coupon, um, like one of the event campaign style boxes. Like doing something like that would be cool.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail.
So as you can see here too, the pre-buffing basically starts as soon as you get into the map. With the meta builds, because the legendary nebula trait, 10-second duration, so you gotta, if you want to max it out, it's good to try and get that done during prep phase.
Scanning the nanite transmitter. Got it. Additional data is available.
Jones, you beat me to that lance. Terrible.
The nanite drone can repair the transmitter. Stop now.
You will become one with the Borg.
A probe is closing in on a transporter. Destroy it.
Yeah, I'm not getting much out of broadside on this one. There we go. Let's see here, how'd that go? Let's see, only a 17 mil max one there. Terrible. I hit it against the gateway just to see how it would do. Just do something different. Just didn't have enough charge up behind it. Let's see here. Bubby, yeah, that's rough. Even hearing that's rough for me to even hear. 2008, man. Ugh. Yeah, PC players, we have a bonus mark event active right now too. So like, people, if you need to grind, this weekend is a great time to do so. Like, if you have any characters you're working on, you want to farm some rep marks, like the next 3 days, 21 hours, bonus marks. Go pop some, reputation mark bonus pools and max that. Just go crazy. That's another thing. People forget about those. The reputation mark bonus pools. Those are on the exchange. You get them from lock boxes. So you do also have the opportunity to buy a smaller version from the Phoenix store, but let's see. Reputation mark. Yeah, I mean, if you need rep marks, pop in one of these and then farming with the bonus marks weekend, it's great. Because the bonus mark pools, they just straight up give you 20% bonus on top of whatever you're getting from the TFO. But yeah, I mean, like I said the other day with the Empersa, it's the Empersa is like a good ship. It really is. The Empersa is good. The Empersa is good. I think it's time for me to do my console daily. Let's go start that back up. Elgato. There we go. Just to get the daily done. Also get the reps going. Let me drag this down. That flashing behind me is a little bit annoying. I did make a gamer recruit, by the way. I know console players were asking if I did. Yes, I did. Okay, am I... actually here at the right time now? Yes, I can get progress.
Holodeck time can be reserved at the kiosk on deck 38.
I would say I don't know what the next promo ship's going to be, but we did get a promo ship fairly early into last year, so I'd say April or May we'll see the next ship. I mean, the Brignac that's pretty good though. Like I have a Brignac thought on all of my main characters. It's certainly a very nice. It's a nice ship and it's got a nice set of utility. Map transfer failed. So do I need to requeue for that? I hate when it does that. Voltkiss, yeah, I know. And PC players, remember, we have the second part of the year-long event campaign starting up right after the anniversary event ends. So on the 17th, the event is going on. Is it a 3-hour stream? I mean, I stepped away a couple times, so it wasn't like me just here for the constant 3 hours. If I'm still going in the next half hour or so, though, I do have to go deal with this Facebook Marketplace transaction. But that's just me carrying a bed down the stairs and getting $20 from these people. Doing the Shattered Peace event, TFO nets 300 plus marks. Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah, Shattered Peace then, farming that this weekend, and especially if you have a bonus, like a rep mark bonus pool active, that'd be great. What's the reward? We don't know yet. I mean, I didn't stream as much this week, you know, like not on a daily basis like I did the week before, so a couple of longer duration streams to make up for it. Now, I do have to tell you guys, I need to do this back to back. So, because I'm going to be claiming the event campaign, like event over on console, like you get to play it again right away to get another 50 event campaign progress, and I do need to do that here. I also need the marks. So you're going to see me do 2 of these back to back. I do need, let me see here. Gamma's fine, competitive. I need to get Lucari, Temporal, Terran. Terran would be important to get up. I'm gonna get Terran here.
This is the Kobayashi Maru. 19 periods out of all tier 6. We have struck a gravitic mine and have lost all power. Our hull is penetrated and we have sustained many casualties.
Yeah, Darthon. Like, it's a really powerful lance. Don't get me wrong. I really like it, but I just I feel that if it were to remain as is, that would just be way too good. Like, there's very serious balance concerns with this. Wow, I died right away on the first round. My build here is not good. My build over here on console still is not good. SLB, thank you for stopping by.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way.
Yeah, I don't remember, did console get first contact day same time as PC last year? Or is that delayed as well? You guys do have game sound coming through, right? From this? Like, you guys can hear the console gameplay, right? I can't hear it at all.
The next wave is incoming.
Okay, good. Did you guys see that Windows 12 stuff that like popped up the other day? I mean, it doesn't look like it's all legit, but they were saying there's even more like AI crap that they're gonna try to cram in. I need to, like, I've talked about this, but I need to be a bit more serious about giving Linux like a go as my main desktop OS again. Like, I've got it on the other computer, but like I need to be more serious about it and actually give it a serious go, because I don't know, the way Windows is going. The only issue for me with dropping Windows is like I wouldn't be able to do games with anti-cheat, which is really for me just at this point Battlefield. But Battlefield 6, like, I don't know, EA has eroded a lot of the confidence in the future of Battlefield with their actions with the content release. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're probably already just working on the next Battlefield to try and get more money that way, rather than just continuing to, you know, polish up 6. Yeah, the other thing, I don't want to get political about anything. This is happening both parties. You know, there's both parties pushing for this, but this crap that's being pushed around for like OSs need to have, or like get your age, like that's happening in multiple countries. Multiple states, they're all trying to push it at the same time, saying the OS has to get like your age and your like that's the first step to getting your identity. It's like, man, this sucks.
Get ready for another wave.
Logical new solo ISE record for you, 2.497 on an engineer. Congrats. I need to go respec my engineer. I just dumped a Trafalgar on it earlier, so that is now basically in line with my attack. Yeah, it's the same stuff going on with like the 3D printer stuff, where it's just like the politicians want these things done, but it's like just the way that they're requesting it is like they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. What do I think of Discord trying the age verification rollout? Again, it's everywhere, like all over the internet, all over the world. Like everyone's just suddenly trying to do this age verification, identity verification stuff, and it's for the kids. I think it's more of just for control. Having a better understanding of what each and every one of us are doing exactly online. Won't someone think of the children? Yeah. I don't know, I don't buy it, like their reasoning for it. I think there's very much a different motivation going on. Always dual boot for anti-cheat? Yeah, that's true. Out control.
The next wave is incoming. All right, everyone.
What did I say before? I'm pretty sure Terran. Yeah. Just annoying. I didn't mean to get into like anything political or anything with that though. Just annoying that this is how things are going. Get Dyson marks. Yeah. Cannot force microslump. I love that we're all just calling it that now. I love it. If it's any consolation, the likelihood is they already know you have a hard drive obsession anyways. Well, especially like a lot of my shopping habits, they already know because I will, like these glasses here. I just got these online. I took advantage of some Capital One cashback offer, 70% cashback at iBuy Direct. Like they know my shopping habits because I willingly use these tools to get the cash back. So like that information's already known. They already know all the hard drives I bought. They don't know what's on the hard drives, but they know I've got the hard drives. And let me see here. Can I get this out? They also know that I use services like this because I got this on some deal right on Amazon. I had like I think on my business account I had some like points and I redeemed it there. Credence. Credence is a pretty popular one. Trafalgar's pretty good. Um, Credence, Trafalgar, Friendship would be some of my go-tos right now.
This is the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah, World Razor is good, but World Razor has a bit more supply. Because people still open the Safe Galaxy lockbox to get the Watchers. I just claimed the event, so I get to play it again to get another 50 event campaign progress. There are different bridge officer layout. The mirror angle's better. The mirror angle's got intel and temporal on it, so that's just a stronger combination for the current meta. You buy ships for traits and consoles now. That's one thing about the Uncon meta. I've heard people say, oh, they're going to nerf it because of how OP it is. It's like, no, they're going to encourage it. You kidding? You know how many more ships people are buying just for consoles now? Whoa. Oof.
Heads
That
up,
lag spike
another
right there.
wave is coming your way.
Beautiful. Dom, how's it going? UI hurts your soul, it hurts mine too. It feels weird using this. Hey, this PlayStation, basically the only thing I've done with it since getting it, like aside from like a couple minutes of trying Time Splitters again, has been Stow. That's a tax write-off right there. That's exactly, Chia.
Heads up, another wave is coming your way.
Whatever the default is, which I think is just 2 terabytes. Yeah, so the 2 terabytes, it's enough for like one Call of Duty now, isn't it?
Get ready for another wave.
Trying to get an angle where that flashing light from the monitor behind me is not too obnoxious. Oh, don't lock onto a player, lock onto a target. Yeah.
The artillery's health is at 50%.
It's been an interesting experience, that's for sure.
While the artillery's health is
The
at
Empersa console is not impressive. The Empersa console, in the testing I did, it was too much of a negative for the benefit. It did a fraction of what
is at 10%.
the Princeton's Fractal Integrity Bleed did. Yeah, I mean, there's people that do it, but yeah. That'd be rough. I cannot hear anything right now. I still have Windscribe. I actually have a lifetime account on Windscribe. It's just that when I'm doing really large download cycles, I prefer to use Mulvad. Windscribe will start to complain if you use more than a few terabytes in a month. And I, for instance, had there may or may not have been at least 1 month last year where I maybe downloaded like 30 to 40 terabytes in a 1 month period. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's not over yet.
Okay,
next
let's
wave
fix
is
the
coming.
blinking light.
The acceleration affix is active.
Fix the twinkling lights, another nerf courtesy of Spencer? Wow.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming. Enemy assault incoming. Survive
Spencer
the
being
onslaught.
nerfing, yeah. Yeah, Dom, I tested it earlier in the stream and it was doing like a sixth to a fifth of what the Princeton console is doing on my Vobin, which is one of the higher hull capacity ships in the game. Nope, you cannot parse DPS on console in the same way that you can on PC. The way that console players tend to do it is they will do a patrol like Japori, and they'll time it against like what people have done on PC. Literally, that's your way of parsing on console, is to time yourself completing an elite TFO or elite patrol and comparing the timing to PC. That's it. Yes, Dark Eddie, you get it. You understand.
Heads up. Another wave is coming your way.
Like Lucari was a little bit behind too. Okay. Well, that is console done. Remember, the giveaway for console today is 2 elite bridge officer training tokens. Let's go back to the PC. You are defeated, just rub salt in the wound, yeah. Terrible, logical, terrible. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, the upgrade weekend is active on console, yep. Yeah, so let's see. I should grab the Trafalgar box over here. Or Empersa, I mean. Bad splat, not really. I bothered with like that internal DPS parser once or twice, but it just, I don't know, it was just a bit too messy. Nice, Sora. Yeah, so the T6 coupon on console should still be on the 10th, it looks like. Give me just a moment here. I need to see how far out these people are, because I need to go meet them at the door to give them this bed. Okay. Spencer, no, we're got a new bed for Willow, my niece, and got someone coming to pick up her old bed here in a little bit. They're just about here. Um yeah. Okay. Dan, thank you for the bits. Dan, thank you for the super chat as well. Okay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to step away from the PC for a little bit because these people are almost here. I also need to go use these screws to go finish fixing up the top part of the bunk bed, because when we got it the other day, it was missing some of the screws. So I need to go get that put together for the niece. Yeah, I need to go take care of some IRL stuff. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and I'm going to be playing around with the Empersa tomorrow. On my engineer, doing a full AP setup. Dan, thank you for sending those API snags over. I'll find where my other ones are here in a little bit, but I'm going to go get this IRL stuff taken care of, and yeah. We know you've got some screws loose. Terrible. Yeah, thank you for stopping by on this stream. This was a bit of a longer one, 3.5 hours, but good time to step away, go get this IRL stuff dealt with. So Yeah, thank you, everyone. Depending on timing later, I don't know. But we'll see. I don't want to commit to it, but I might be able to do another stream in a couple hours. Maybe just get some of the Empersa stuff done then. But stream for sure tomorrow. We'll see how things are going. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys around. As soon as I can get the OBS window up and actually hit the stop button. I hear that helps.